welcome to this week's episode of the Weekly Roundup with a brief touch on Magoo's Corners. Unfortunately, Tommy's at work and a couple of the other boys are away due to work again, and for being Crook Paulie, we hope you're on the mend, mate. So we're going to have a look at Division 5 now, and I'm joined by our guests, Daniel McAdam and Damien Leonard from the Portland Footy Club. So I'll let you start off, Seagull, with the Elizabeth and Blackfriars game this week.
Yeah, well, Elizabeth, where was it? That's
Elizabeth, mate.
Elizabeth, yeah. Blackfriars Old Scholars went out to Elizabeth
Beautiful spot out there,
and done them by 44 points out at the Biff. So not a great day for the Biff. Goal kickers for Elizabeth, S. Brown with 4, Cranwell, Quirk, Ferber and Taylor, all with singles, and the best players were Jay Stewart, Jamie Quirk, S. Brown, Jay Randone and D. Paradiso.
I've heard that name before, Paradiso. Who do you used to play for?
I'm not 100%. We haven't come up against Elizabeth yet, but they've been almost there. But on this occasion, coming up against the number one, number one team at the moment, undefeated. So it was going to be a big ask.
Yeah. So Blackfriars 15-12. Goal kickers were Pivo with 3, Hillman with 3, Martin with 2, B. Hillman with 2, Brincat 2, Fencher, Rivet and Tizani. So best players we had Murphy, Brincat, Vo, Hillman, Fencher and Sphincter, some would call him, and Harmer. So I have heard from one of the boys that lives at Prospect and doesn't play anymore that Blackfriars are looking the goods. So moving the footy really well. So yeah.
Moving on to the next one, and it was Glenunga came down to visit our boys Eric Sutton.
Down the kennel, he's like.
Down at the kennel. Sorry,
what does Ricky call it?
The Steamboat.
The Steamboat.
What does he call it?
Oh, he calls it Eric. The Suts. We call it the kennel. Just whatever you feel, really. But some people in other divisions that watch this show.
Has Ricky just enlightened anyone with stories or?
What's he given? The latest I heard, he was telling the players he was gone.
Yeah.
Pretty close. We do get those ones, or when I was playing 4-4 at Norwood, and it always starts off that way, the conversation.
He's still wearing the Norwood Guernsey underneath the club shirt.
And the shorts.
And the socks?
No, he's not going that far because he just doesn't want it to be known. It's like an older man, you know, that 70-year-old man that you see in the movies that all of a sudden realises, I want to dress like a woman. Never seen those movies?
No.
Yeah, I was about to say, listeners, the viewers will know what I'm talking about. Almost Mrs. Doubtfire-esque. He keeps the Guernsey and the shorts on.
You
don't even know what Mrs. Doubtfire is.
I know what the movie Mrs. Doubtfire is, but he's not 70.
Now, before we get into this game, Trevor, there's seems to be a lot more going on off the field than what there is on the field down at Rosie's. Would you like to give us your version of events, and we'll see if you agree.
Or you're telling the truth or you're lying.
No, Alex Birch had a really good game on the weekend coming in.
Some of the after hours action going on.
Oh, we're just trying to work out.
Bit of infighting?
No, I wouldn't have said
some extra training in the change rooms.
We've got to work out the difference there.
Yeah, fair call.
So nobody belted. 2 players didn't get in the blue, one didn't belt the other?
No, I actually do think that they were trying to come through the opening door at the same time. One pushed it open and the other one walked into it.
So Nick Williams didn't belt Rummelow.
Hell, that's news to me.
It's all over Facebook. No, I haven't heard that.
Okay, well you're well out of touch with
And your ears are painted on.
Now, was there another player found to be maybe get a bit of an after-hours massage in the change room?
Well, Barnsley's very committed in the work that he does as our trainer.
Did it happen? Ladies' Day?
I actually don't know. I
heard it was Ladies' Day. And
fantastic day.
Possibly one of the players might have...
It was the first ladies' day. One of the first ladies' day that I've been to, with the average age has been around the mid to low 20s, and there was more than a dozen of them, so it was quite a good day.
Yeah, so one of the blokes had a good day on Ladies' Day afterwards. Sean Jacobson.
Oh no, I've got no idea. No, but we'll move on to the game now. Rosewater, 17-15, 117. The Glenunga's 15-13, 103.
Is it fair to say that your assistant coaching got the boys over the line on the weekend?
Wouldn't have thought.
No,
they were up.
Like some
they
water,
were. No,
like you get a bit of a sweat going on up the top there.
So Birchie kicked 6 for Rosie's. Jake Williams with 2. Joshy Taylor with 2. I wonder if he celebrated with his hand under his chin. Ronnie Burns is back from Geelong and the Crows, kicking 1. Brooker with 1. Gafrida, Marnie, Page, The Hugh Johnson Schroeder with 1,
And
then
Diff.
and Sean Jacobson.
The
yeah.
diff. Or is it Scott? Is it Scott
Scott or Sean?
No, it was Sean. It was a diff.
And then best was Birchie, the Diff, Grafrida, Dylan Frank, and Jake Williams.
And for Glenunga, Chad Burke was unbelievable on the day. He's been around and played footy for a long time. I didn't know anything about him until Saturday. And he was we didn't have anything to go to him. We went through 5 players to try and curb his influence, but around in that forward 50 he was phenomenal. Just finished off really well.
It was like a pretty decent game, Trevor, with the high scores there.
It was a good game.
Real shootout.
Yeah, to be honest with you, it was pretty close all the way through, but we didn't have one of those. We had a very similar game to where, like last week, which really hurt us, but we didn't kick a goal until halfway through the third quarter. It was
How are the recruits in Pepe, Taylor, Lockwood?
Dylan's a recruit. Dylan's been there for a little bit.
Yeah, and Sammy Pemble for his first game, I think.
Sammy Pemble for his second game. He played his first game against his like what the Lucendale boys did at Portland.
Yep.
Has been likened to the Dale Lasler of Rosewater. I've heard him compared to Laz previously.
The way that he's been doing his recovery, I haven't seen anything like it.
What about
honestly?
Who would you pick on a matchup one-on-one?
On a matchup what scenario?
Any scenario.
Any scenario.
On the ground, in the air, head over the footy.
Well, last year got a little bit frustrated with the way Laz was playing footy.
Yeah.
But I think right now,
from what you've seen,
I haven't seen enough of Sammy this year yet.
But
I would say
from past experience,
didn't really seem not to when he was playing either. But I'd have to say Leslie. I think
only just, you reckon?
I reckon no. I'd say Leslie.
Okay.
No,
So
definitely.
yeah.
by a long way.
No, not taking the piss. I'd pick Laslett, but I haven't seen enough of Sammy's footy to make a full comment on it.
He sat on the bench for 4 years during the A grade for Portland.
He didn't play that many games.
Played every game almost, didn't he?
Nope. But Pepe has been really good. He's been working with the
in the ruck, or where's he been playing?
He's been playing down back. Hugh had probably one of his best half of footies
on the wing.
On the southern wing.
Did he go to the Fat Controller later that night and just towel it up with the birds?
Yeah, I reckon he did.
I reckon he would.
What's the status with his girlfriend at the moment?
I think he's single.
Back together?
I don't know. I think he's single. I'm not sure.
Don't
he
know.
may be. Don't care really, but
Don't know if
something
it
happened
matters
Friday
for
night
you.
that made
Don't
it
know
work
if it
on
matters for
Saturday.
you
So
anyway.
keep
Where's Alex been playing?
Birchie,
yeah.
His first game,
in
wasn't
the first game for the year in the pocket, and he's a real talent actually.
Yeah.
Very.
How'd Ryan Foley go for Glenunga?
What number was he again? Because I've got 17. He was good.
Did his dad have anything to say?
Don't remember.
Dad didn't get smacked out on the sidelines.
Don't even remember anything coming from Glenunga except for Brian Lees, and I tell you he's doing a fantastic job up there at the moment with their new facility. $6.5 million producer. The cost to get it done. Don't worry about it. You have a producer and that sort of stuff to help you behind the camera.
It looks like
and
he's
doing
asleep,
nothing.
or he's dreaming of something.
He's holding something else, but no, he is. You can see what that Brian Lees is trying to do with this club. He's already said he's not looking for premierships right now. He's looking to build the club, which is really good, and you can see what they're trying to do. So all kudos to them. So with that one, yeah, as we were saying, Berg with 7, Roberts with 2, Carvelis, Sean Venning, I think it is, coming back. Didn't get picked for North Adelaide this week, just gone.
Plays for
brilliant.
Plays for North Adelaide and plays Div 5 to...
Yeah, that's where they can go back to.
Surely the league clubs want him playing Division 1, Division 2...
No, not necessarily. Like for us, you've got James Daly-Godfrey. So that he was able to play for us, but he actually injured himself. So
Are these senior players or?
I think Venny would be closer to 20 years old, I would say.
So he's playing
21.
He's playing reserves.
Didn't get picked reserves, so go back to his home club.
That's surely not beneficial to be playing Div 5 footy.
No, I wouldn't have thought.
No, he was really good off half back.
Yeah, against Div 5 footballers, when he should be playing Div 1.
Div
Or
5.
Big jump from reserves
arguments.
footy to Div 5.
Big arguments for both sides, but I think when you're trying to
I don't think there is. I don't think there is.
Don't listen to them.
There's not a big argument.
But no, they were very good, and you'll see them up and about over the next couple of years. Next one, Damo's favourite side, the Dolphins.
Go Dolphins!
Took on Lockleys on Lockleys Oval. 7-14-56 unfortunately for CBC, 9-17-71 for Lockleys. Fist.
Should have kicked away Lockleys, but yeah, very good result. So Woolston with 3, Liam Narcy's, he played for Rosie's last year.
Still going around.
I'm not sure. I'm not too sure.
Russo, Crowell, Patton and Heath were the goal kickers.
Crowell, not Crow.
Crowell, can be either or, mate.
Crowell.
I think he prefers Crowell.
Crow.
And Roswell, little UFO man. Voisey, Trenoden,
Right,
Patton and Crowell were the best players.
Crowell.
So just while we're on it, Lockleys on the 19th of May have a what do you call it?
Sportsman's night.
evening with old Sheeds is going to be swinging the old jacket above his head. So it's $50. That'll get you 4 beers and a bit of finger food. Unless Hosey's there and there'll be no finger food.
Limited tickets.
Yeah, so
See the club or ring Wayne Knowles for details.
Very good.
Get around
Very
that,
good
support your local footy clubs and support your own clubs. So the Demons down at Lockleys there.
Is it Hart?
I'm trying to think of the over-
Rutland Avenue.
Yeah, where they play baseball.
Yep.
I remember it as. So
Yep. Alright, the next game. So this one's a bit of a spanking. Hectorville went to Morgan Oval to take on Pulteney, and it was 15-14, 104 Hectorville to Pulteney's 2-8-20. So a little bit of a smack.
Is that the same Ash from Norwood? Was it Jesse Ash?
I think it is, yeah. I think it is. Hose? Yeah.
Step down a little bit. Just a 2-goal. He nearly kicked the whole score for Pulteney. Best players for Pulteney were Harvey, Sampson, Trigg, Frick, and Preston. Goal kickers for Hectorville in the 84-point win were Russell with 3, Ben with 2, Mazzoni with 2, Capurso with 2, Francisco with 2, Smith.
that's your old name, is it? Trevor Smith?
Yeah, before you changed
Are
it.
you double?
Did you change your name?
No. Here we go. Hosking, Ford,
Did you get married to take your wife's name, Trevor?
Cut it. There's only another broadbent getting around. Carl, Michelani and Shabani.
Shabangi, they like to call it.
Shebang, Ricky Martin wrote a song about it.
Hectorville have got a really good side at the moment.
They're looking
They choked the crap out of us, as I said earlier, getting not kicking a goal until 3/4 time, but they closed the game down quite well and have a good spread from the stoppage, which is surprising from where I've been with other clubs versus in Div 5. So it's been a really big eye-opener this year so far.
So we got Smithfield Greenacres here. Smithfield getting up in a pretty close one, 12-14 to 12-7. So good win for them boys, especially at home. You want to be winning every game or as many as you can at home. Ashby with 3, Mossy with 3, Cookie with 3, Nisbet, Grogan, Brooks and Weber with 1 apiece. Ruskin, Gollum, it's Gollum actually, no Gollum. Grogan, Thompson and Matthews were the best players for Smithfield.
Greenacres, Clark Rentassa with 3, Little, Mao with a couple each, the same with Taylor, Manny Otis, Clark Rentassa, so Jay, so I can't remember exactly, I should, but the brothers, one up forward, one in the middle, and McAdam also. Nice work on the weekend. Clark Rentassa, Manny Otis, Smith, Taylor, and Billsborough. So with the Rentassas, if one's not up and about, the other is firing.
So yeah, it was Jamie and can't think of the other one, but yeah, one's a big forward. But I noticed P. Smith, is that the one, the old bold fella that you spoke
Yeah,
about as well? So
yep.
a lot of seems a lot of blokes have just gone down the road to junior Greenacres. So with, I suppose Jeff Cross have gone down a little bit, and Smith and that would be getting old. Clark's 28 as well.
Very good footballer though, Pete Smith still.
Yeah, so they'd be very handy footballers in Division 5, I would have thought. So they'd be disappointed with the loss there.
Yeah, well in Smithfield again, they've had, I think it's only 1 or 2 losses this year, and it would probably amount to 4 or 5, it's only 1, so that's 4 losses since 2013.
Like that's after they folded or they got kicked out or folded for a year, yeah.
Yep, so they're doing extremely well. Well coached, well organised. Grogan shit to be off because he's a good footballer. But apart from that, that was a nice win for Smithfield. So looking at the results in the twos, Elizabeth got the job done easily over Blackfriars, 14-7 to 6-8. Rosewater, Jamie and his boys got up by 50 points, 10-9 to 3-1. Lockleys and CBC were 8-4 to 9-19. CBC getting it there. Pulteney 101 to 73 to Hectorville. Smithfield and Greenacres 93 to 55. The Dragons went down. So it was a nice weekend there for Smithfield. So that's all we've got time for this week on the weekly roundup and the touch on Magoo's Corner. Make sure you subscribe to the SA Footballer magazine, and we'll catch you again next week.